Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Sketchy Opinion, where I give my opinions as I sketch. Before I get started, I just want to say thank you to all you subscribers. Right now, Madtown is at 30 subscribers. And I know it's not a lot to brag about, but nonetheless, we're very grateful on getting this far. And hopefully, we'll be able to get more people to join the Madtown community. And if you're new, welcome. You can help us by tapping that subscribe button down below. And to everyone, spread the word. Share this video with friends and loved ones. Okay, so for today's topic, this is actually news that came out just a day ago, so it still is pretty fresh. I looked at a couple of articles, but this one is actually coming from MTV. So the news is that there will be a new series, which is actually going to be a spin-off series for MTV's classic Daria. And this will star the actress Tracee Ellis Ross as the role of Jodie, in which case this show will be titled Jodie. It's set to premiere on Comedy Central. It's written and created by writer Grace Kengi Edwards, who's also known for serving as the co-producer and writer for HBO's Insecure, as well as having some credits on working on shows like Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt and Inside Amy Schumer. So, being a spin-off series, the focus will be more on Jodie, who, in which this article states, is Daria's friend from Lawndale High School. This show will pick up as Jodie graduates from college and enters the complicated world, as they say. Now, while as Daria focused on teenage life and life in high school during the Generation X, Jodie will instead focus on life in today's time, which will be, of course, Generation Z. Her during the workforce, as well as dealing with themes such as the empowerment for gender equality and exploring racial lines. Also discussing things on privilege, while also having quote unquote a wicked sense of humor. So this is actually not the first time that some folks have heard about this kind of news. In fact, last year they actually mentioned on a spinoff for Daria. Coming from the uprocks.com, they have said that there was rumors of a reboot that actually came out during 2018. And it said that both Daria and the real world would have their own reboots. Now, look at a few of these articles. There's no stated. They haven't stated what when this is supposed to be coming out. Mostly just giving us a little bit of the synopsis of what to expect from the show, who's behind it, and of course the who will be playing Jodie. So, with all this being said, I think it's time I give my sketchy opinion on this reboot. As I said before, and as I say it again, I don't think that reboots and revivals and remakes are necessary. I just don't think they are. To me, I'm more of an advocate for more new and original content. However, though, it's also not to say that a reboot or a remake would be just an all-around terrible ideal. You've seen shows like, for instance, like the DuckTales 2017, the 2002 He-Man series, the Thundercats. No, not that Thundercats. No, not that one. Yes, the one from 2011. Those are some good examples of rebooting a series. So it can be done, and as long as you kind of balance things out about preserving what makes that show what it is, as well as adding some new elements to it, I think it can work. In terms of a Daria reboot or remake, well, at least for this, it does sound like it's more of a... Okay, they did say it was a spin-off, but also it seems like it's more of like a sequel. Because, I mean, it's supposed to take place after the events of the original show, after they go off to college, graduate from high school and all that. So, with that mindset, I do believe it's a bit better than just doing just a reboot and rebooting the whole thing. So I think of it that way, it makes it a bit better. Kind of seeing the characters come back as older versions doesn't seem like a bad ideal. I've seen a couple of artworks, fan art, and some designs for what the characters would look like if they were older. With that being said, though, what's my opinion on Jodie itself? Well, for starters, I would say that I can definitely see it as being almost like a animated version of Insecure. I have checked that out, and I actually really do like that show. And the fact that the writer of that show will now be in charge of this one, I could definitely see some elements added into the series. But another question I'm asking myself, though, is that will this fit into the world of Daria? Because if you've ever seen the show, Daria has a lot more of a dry, witty kind of humor. The comedy is far from other shows such as Rick and Morty or South Park. It's a bit more subtle. So if they're able to kind of keep that kind of humor into this kind of show, then I think it can probably work out. A thing I found kind of weird about reading some of these articles was kind of stating who Jodie was back in the original series. And one of the things they mentioned is how she was Daria's friend. I'm a little iffy on that because if you all seen the show, Daria doesn't really have a lot of friends, with one exception, and that is Jane Lane. In terms of her connection with Jodie, I kind of see them more as acquaintances. Now, compared to other cast of characters at Lawndale High School, I can see Daria going to her in terms of some kind of a companionship if Jane Lane wasn't around. But what I think, though, is what people need to keep in mind is that Jodie and Daria both have they both have, in terms of they're both intelligent. They both will question the things going on in the world, able to voice their own opinion, and they definitely don't fall into the crazy bandwagon like other characters. They're very sensible. But other than that, there's very different people. While Jodie has a sense of being witty, sometimes snarky, and as I said before, questionable on society and any kind of situation going around her. She's a little bit more optimistic and, of course, very passionate. And whenever an opportunity strikes, she'll go for it. And she, of course, also thinks about her future and her goals. And what I find really interesting about her character is that most of the things that she does mostly comes from the pressure that she has, that society expects on her.
Then you'll understand what works for me now. At home, I'm Jodie. I can say or do whatever feels right. But at school, I'm the queen of the Negroes, the perfect African-American teen, the role model for all of the other African-American teens at Lawndale. Oops, where'd they go? Believe me, I'd like to be more like you.
Now, while there's a lot of things I can see about Jodie's character, that's the one that kind of sticks out the most, was that quote right there. And with this show, I can definitely see them taking that and expanding on it into a longer series. I think this show, in the end, can still be good. And like I said, I really like shows like Insecure and The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. I'm just not sure it's going to have that exact same bite and subtlety as the original show. But, time will tell. As I said before, not a lot of information has came out with this. In terms of Tracy Ellis Ross playing the character, I think it can work out. I do like some of her stuff. And I can see her playing an adult version of Jodie. But overall, though, I guess we'll just have to wait and see until we get some more information about this. In the end, I stick to my guns that reboots, remakes, revivals, everything. I'm not a big supporter on that. But if it's a spin-off continuation, then I think I might check it out. And that really is my own sketchy opinion. But let me know what you think. What's your sketchy opinion? What do you think about this the spin-off series? What do you think of Jodie? What do you think of the show? What do you think of the character? What do you think of all of this? I'd love to know what you guys think in the comment section below. And I actually really am happy that I was able to talk about this news, because I was choosing to either talk about Jodie or give my review on the new She-Ra Princesses of Power. Which, by the way, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's aight. But yeah, if you want me to do a video on that one, please let me know in the comment section below. And before I go, I actually have 3 announcements to make. So as you guys seen, especially in my other video, we do have a Madtown store on TeePublic. So if you'd like to get a gift for someone, or get something for yourself, or get a late present for Father's Day, then definitely check us out. Madtown Studio on TeePublic. Our second announcement is that we also do commissions. So if you like some of the drawings we do and like one for yourself, check out our new sister site called Pencil Ink. There, we'll turn your ideal into reality. You can also follow Pencil Ink also on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Links down below. And finally, we will be back with Drawing the Facts. That's right, Drawing Facts will make a return before the end of the month. So check us out with a couple new videos. New drawings, new facts, and a new face. And of course, as I said before, we really appreciate all of you joining us in all our videos. We appreciate the 30 subscribers. And soon we'll grow even further. And if you're new, welcome. Check out more videos and tap the subscribe button down below. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. And of course, share with friends and family. And follow us on other social media sites. And that's it for today. Y'all have a good day. Happy Father's Day. And I hope you stay happy and healthy. Peace.